What's up, big caballers? We're going to make another character today. I feel like a kid at Christmas with a new toy with this screen capture thing I figured out. That was there the whole time, by the way. I'm not saying I'm smart for figuring it out. I'm saying I'm stupid for not figuring it out before now. But now we've got it, and here we go. So, let's create another character. Core rulebook only. We're going to do a bunch of the core rulebook ones and maybe even play some Pathfinder before we start getting crazy. We don't know the name yet. Ancestry. Let's just do human ones. Background. Start from the bottom and work up this time. Warrior. Tinker. Street urchin. Scout. Scholar. Scholar Arcana. You have a knack for learning and sequester yourself from the outside of the world to learn all you could. You read about so many wonderful places and things in your books and always dreamed about one day seeing the real things. Eventually, that curiosity led you to leave your studies and become an adventurer. Arcana, nature, occultism, or religion skill. In the Academia, lore skill. You gain assurance skill feat. A scholar of occultism. Indeed. What class is a scholar of occultism? Is it a druid? Druid, occultism, alchemist, monk. A monk, but not like a Buddhist monk, like a brown robe hooded monk. Big wool hooded robe. Like Friar Tuck. Except studying occultism. Alright. Heritage. Half elf, half orc, skilled heritage. Your ingenuity allows you to train in a wide variety of skills. You become trained in one skill of your choice. Versatile and ambition, you have fueled descendants to meet the common ancestry in most nations throughout the world. Select a general feat of your choice for which you meet the prerequisites. Huh. He's half orc. Good nature, general training, haughty obstinacy, monstrous peacemaker, natural ambition, natural skill, orc ferocity, orc sight, orc superstition, orc weapon familiarity, orc tusk, unconventional weaponry. Tusks. What was that one? Was that human? You have particularly long, jagged tusk, perfect for tearing meat from bone. You gain a tusk's unarmed attack that deals 1d6 piercing damage. Have the finesse and unarmed traits. You attempt a saving throw against a spell or magical effect before rolling. You defend yourself against magic by relying on techniques derived from orc cultural superstitions. You get a +1 circumstance bonus to your saving throws against the triggering spell or magical effect. Your powerful ego makes it harder for others to order you around. If you roll a success on a saving throw against a mental effect that attempts to directly control your actions, you critically succeed instead of a creature rolls. We're a monk. We're going to be a lot of unarmed fighting, so we're going to do tusks. Class feat. An orc. Mountain stance. Touching the ground, you enter the stance of an implacable mountain, allowing you to strive with the weight of the avalanche. The only strikes you can make are falling stone unarmed attacks. These feats deal 1d8 damage. Tiger stance. You enter the stance of a tiger and can make tiger claw attacks. Oh, requirements. You are unarmored. These deal 1d8 slashing damage. Are in the brawling group and have the agile, finesse, non-lethal, and unarmed traits. On a critical success with your tiger claws, if you deal damage, the target takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage. Wolf stance, unarmored. You enter the stance of a wolf, low to the ground, with your hands held like fanged teeth. You can make wolf, jaw, unarmored attacks that deal 1d8 piercing damage. Are in the brawling group and have the agile, backstabber, finesse, non-lethal, and unarmed traits. If you're flanking, they also gain the trip. Crane stance. You are unarmored. You enter the stance of a crane, holding your arms in an imitation of a crane's wings. And using flowing defensive motions, you gain a +1 circumstance to bonus to AC. But the only strikes you can make are crane wing attacks. These do 1d8 bludgeoning damage. Dragon stance. You enter the stance of a dragon and make powerful leg strikes like a lashing dragon's tail. You can make dragon tail attacks that deal 1d10 bludgeoning damage. Brawling. While in the dragon stance, you can ignore the first square of difficult terrain while striding. Huh. Okay, we're going to do that, but then we don't need the tusks. Once per day. I think that's the one right there, given the occultism. Not as many choices to make with the monk and the half orc. So we got 4. There we go. We increase strength, constitution, wisdom, and dexterity. Skill training, acrobatics, athletics, stealth, religion, diplomacy. All right. What is our unknown adventurer's name? He's a half-orc monk. What is his name? Half-orc. Vol. I feel like I just did Vol. Raise. Base sculptor. Yep. AC 17. Oh, okay, so that's where you add weapons. That's good to know. We don't need any there. We do need a monk's kit. We're going to buy that. What else are we going to? What does a monk need who studies the occult? All kinds of things, I'm sure. That's all we're going to do for now, just because we'll be here all day doing that. I really can't tell how long we've already been here. Skills. We got some skills. We have no spells. We have no pets. We have some feats. Dragon Sense we talked about. Orc Superstition we talked about. Assurance. Even in the worst circumstances, you can perform basic tasks, choose a skill you're trained in. You can forego rolling a skill check for the skill to instead receive a result of 10 plus your proficiency bonus. You can select this feat multiple times. I don't even know if that's a good deal. 10 plus, what is my proficiency bonus? Three, so 13. I don't even know that that's a... I don't even know that that's a good deal. I guess later on it could be. Heritage. Low light vision, you can see in dim light as well, or bright light, and you ignore the concealed condition due to dim light. You know how to wield your fist as deadly weapons. The damage die for your fist includes a 1d6 instead of 1d4. Most people take a -2 circumstance penalty when making a lethal attack with the non-lethal unarmed attacks. Because they find it hard to use their fists with deadly force. You don't take this penalty when making a lethal attack with your fists or any other unarmed attacks. Alright, well that's good. Alright. All right. Well, Ray's Gother, half orc. You're ready to go meet the world. And thank you all for coming along if you did. We're going to keep doing these. We'll get better at it and more quick, and I'll get better at narrating them. But I just love building characters. I love going in with no idea and ending up with someone who we now know is Ray's Gother. You know, we all got a picture in our head of what he looks like, what he's about, and he's ready to tell stories. I also like going in with a preconceived notion and building towards something. An example of that, a build that I'm going to do on here that I've actually done once before, but I'm going to on a different system. But I'm going to do on here is H.P. Lovecraft. I really liked it on the other system. Let's see how he ends up on here. So look for that coming up soon. And in the meantime, y'all have a good day and thanks for watching. Bye.